dare to commit suicide. Hey everyone, welcome back to our cozy corner of the internet. Today, we're delving into the profound depths of what happens to narcissists when they come face to face with loss. Strap in, because it's akin to unraveling the enigmatic labyrinth of the mind. If you're enjoying our discussion, don't forget to spread some love by hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing our content with your loved ones. And for those eager to delve deeper into the realm of narcissism, be sure to check out our complimentary course, Narcissism 101. Spot the signs, find your freedom, and rebuild, where you'll uncover all you need to know. Now let's dive right in. The moment of realization hits them like a bolt of lightning. No longer confined to the realm of failed romance, they're suddenly confronted with the broader canvas of their existence. Like a flickering light bulb illuminating the dark recesses of their psyche, they begin to grasp the pervasive impact of their selfishness. Like stealthy emotional ninjas, narcissists leave a trail of havoc in their wake, their deception and manipulation leaving scars unnoticed until now. Rock bottom becomes their wake-up call, stripping away the facade of grandeur to reveal their inherent humanity. They confront the ghosts of their past actions, grappling with the remorse of missed opportunities, the anguish inflicted upon others, and the facade of falsehoods they've meticulously crafted. It's a harsh lesson, one that underscores the hollowness of a life built upon deceit and manipulation, leading only to solitude and emptiness. The journey to self-awareness is arduous but essential, and as we unravel the intricacies of narcissism, let us not forget the profound lessons it imparts about the human condition and the imperative of authenticity and empathy in fostering genuine connections. Healing from the wounds inflicted by a narcissist is no easy feat. It demands resilience and bravery to confront each painful recollection head-on. Yet, with perseverance and patience, reclaiming your sense of self and the power wrested from your grasp is indeed achievable. Amidst the arduous journey, the question lingers. Can one truly forgive a narcissist? Is absolution possible in the wake of their destructive wake? The path to forgiveness is fraught with trials. It requires emancipation from toxic bonds, rebuilding shattered social networks, and perhaps even embarking on a fresh chapter in a new locale. It's an all-encompassing endeavor. Let's not delude ourselves. Extending forgiveness to a narcissist is akin to expecting fairies to saunter down the street. These cunning creatures insinuate themselves into your life, ensnaring you in a vortex of darkness, leaving behind a trail of shattered hearts. Hindsight paints a stark picture. If only you had shut the door in their face at the outset, spared yourself the torment they wrought. Narcissists revel in exacerbating turmoil, perpetuating a cycle of destruction as they flit from one victim to the next. However, their day of reckoning inevitably dawns. They must confront the repercussions of their actions. While it may offer a semblance of satisfaction to witness their comeuppance, finding solace amidst the wreckage of their deceit proves challenging. You may have harboured hopes that they would acknowledge their misdeeds and make amends. Alas, narcissists are beholden solely to their own desires. Extricating oneself from their clutches is no simple task. They linger like opportunistic birds, awaiting the opportune moment to swoop in and inflict further harm. It seems they are perpetually on the prowl, seeking fresh prey. Do not succumb to their guile. Amidst intermittent recollections of fond memories, they view you merely as a trophy to assuage their fragile egos. Prepare yourself for a protracted battle upon severing ties with a narcissist. They grasp your inherent value and refuse to relinquish their hold easily. In their eyes, you represent the epitome of adoration and admiration. Thus, they prolong the breakup to retain their grip on your psyche. Confronting the reality of engaging with narcissists is a bitter pill to swallow. They possess an uncanny knack for siphoning your time and energy surreptitiously. Narcissists possess keen awareness of the stakes entailed in your departure. They recognize the facets that rendered you unique, even if they failed to vocalize it previously. Throughout the duration of your relationship, they entertained alternative options, perpetually assessing and juxtaposing them against your presence. You served as their cornerstone, a steadfast pillar of support. While you perceived love, they perceived an opportunity to exploit your generosity and benevolence. Your emotions held no significance beyond serving as pawns in their manipulative game, a means to their self-serving ends. Who do you suppose materializes at your doorstep amidst the wreckage of a failed relationship? None other than their inflated ego. Are you familiar with the concept of hoovering? This insidious tactic constitutes their clandestine attempt to ensnare you back into their tumultuous realm. Whether motivated by loneliness or a yearning for the perks you once provided, be it unwavering attention, emotional sustenance, or financial aid, they recognized the capacity you held to bolster their fragile ego at a moment's notice. Yet, do not be deceived. Their return is not born of genuine remorse or a longing for reconciliation. Rather, it constitutes yet another maneuver in their twisted game of dominance and manipulation. Employing every stratagem at their disposal, they endeavor to reclaim their dominion over you. It's glaringly evident, narcissists will never concede to being in the wrong. Not a sliver of a chance. Perhaps they'll ponder the loss intermittently, but absolving themselves of blame. That's a notion they'll vehemently eschew. They perpetually maintain the facade of infallibility, deflecting culpability onto others with practiced ease. Did apologies ever truly pass their lips? And if so, did they resonate with sincerity, or were they mere platitudes? They profess a desire for transformation, beseeching for another opportunity, yet their words ring hollow. You poured your heart and soul into the relationship, only for them to seize it and abscond. Cast your gaze upon the inception of it all. Initially, the fervor was palpable, the momentum swift. Their modus operandi was to ensnare you, to make you feel cherished and engrossed. But as time wore on, a perceptible deceleration ensued. Did their ardor wane? Did they pivot towards someone new? Some occurrences seem too serendipitous to be genuine, yet certainty eludes you. The inception of mind games commenced the moment they secured your affection. They wielded words like weapons, adept at coaxing compliance from you. Remember the anticipation that swelled within you, awaiting their messages. Yet gradually, the frequency dwindled, their responses growing increasingly perfunctory. Meanwhile, they bared their souls to others, leaving you bereft and bewildered. They set their sights on their next quarry, perpetuating the cycle until someone breaks free or they opt to move on. Eventually, the weight of their transgressions dawns upon them. Their deleterious conduct lays waste to myriad relationships, rendering them pariahs unwelcome in the sanctums of others' homes. Those erstwhile confidants they boasted of. More likely than not, mere pawns in their Machiavellian schemes. Ultimately, their true nature surfaces, callous, indifferent, and remorseless. They sever ties with nary a second thought, for such is their nature. Have you ever thought about why some people can't see right through a narcissist? It's really a strange thing. Some people may figure it out, but they choose not to say anything so they don't become the next goal. Some people may not spend enough time with the narcissist to be able to see through the mask and get to know them. It's that easy. A lot of the action happens behind closed doors, where no one can see. That's when the ego takes off their mask and turns into a nightmare. But in public, they're the picture of elegance and charm, trying hard to keep up the impression that they are perfect. But when they're not around, they use you as a punching bag for all kinds of mental, spiritual, and financial abuse. They've likely tried just about everything. They know they've lost you deep down. They might not say it because they are too busy enjoying their own false beliefs about how great they are. They knew you were special, but they treated you like you were old trash. The good news is that you're stronger and more resilient than ever after what happened. You got back up from the fire and are now shining even brighter than before. It's now a draw for the narcissist. They're out there causing trouble for people who don't know what's going on, but you are living your best life. But deep down, they'll understand something. They'll know they really messed up. Because they did. They missed a truly amazing person. So keep your head up, be yourself, and never question how great you are. You can do this, and you're never by yourself. My friend, let the healing process begin. So keep your head up, be yourself, and never question how great you are. You can do this, and you're never by yourself. My friend, let the healing process begin. Remember that your health and happiness are the most important things when you decide to move forward. Get close to friends and family who will support you and who understand your journey. If you need it, get professional help. Therapists and support groups can give you good advice and a safe place to talk about how you feel. It's encouraging to start over with your life after leaving a narcissist. Try to remember what you're passionate about and interested in. Do things that make you happy and help you get in touch with your true self. Trying something new, like a hobby, visiting, or going to school for more education, can be very therapeutic. Setting good limits is very important. Narcissists may try to get back into your life in different ways, but it's important to stay firm in your choice to keep them out. Don't call or follow them on social media, and stay away from places where you might see them. Safety and peace of mind are the most important things. Think about the things you've learned. You learned a lot about yourself and what you deserve in relationships from your time with a narcissist, even though it was painful. Now that you know this, you can make relationships that are healthier and more satisfying in the future. It's paramount to extend kindness towards oneself. Grant yourself absolution for any perceived missteps in dealing with the narcissist. Acknowledge that you navigated a challenging terrain to the best of your ability. Reflect on your inherent resilience and treat yourself with compassion. With the passage of time, you may feel compelled to extend a helping hand to others traversing similar paths. Sharing your narrative carries profound potency, offering solace and inspiration to those still ensnared in suffering. Your tale serves as a beacon of guidance, empowering others to break free from the shackles of manipulation and embark on their journey towards healing. Bear in mind, the journey of healing is anything but linear. Amidst the ebbs and flows, amidst the peaks and valleys, every stride forward signifies a triumph. Embrace each incremental advancement, no matter how seemingly inconsequential, with pride. You are sculpting a new existence, one authentically aligned with your essence. In essence, while the moment of realization for the narcissist holds significance for them, it holds equal, if not greater, importance for you. It signifies your unwavering fortitude and heralds the inception of a fresh chapter. Revel in the journey, lean on the pillars of support surrounding you, and never lose sight of your inherent worth. The path ahead brims with promise, and your potential knows no bounds. Forge ahead with faith in yourself, for you are far more formidable than you realize. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us. Your presence and engagement are deeply appreciated. If you found resonance in this discourse, we invite you to like, subscribe, and share with your acquaintances. Additionally, Peruse our complimentary course to delve deeper into understanding narcissism and unlocking the keys to happiness. Together, through collective effort and camaraderie, we can surmount these tribulations and emerge stronger on the other side. Until we meet again, take care and stand steadfast in your resilience. Regret is a common emotion experienced by many of us at some point in our lives. It arises when we acknowledge that a past action or inaction has led to an undesirable outcome. Regret holds significant power, often negatively impacting our mental well-being. In this piece, we delve into the question of whether narcissists truly experience regret when losing someone. To grasp this concept, it's crucial to understand the root of remorse and whether individuals can genuinely overcome it. Remorse typically stems from feelings of guilt or regret, arising from the realization that different actions could have been taken in the past. For some, remorse serves as a catalyst for behavioral change and making better decisions in the future. However, for others, it may persist as a source of ongoing anxiety and self-doubt. The ability to navigate and overcome remorse often hinges on an individual's level of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. The question of whether narcissists genuinely mourn the loss of a loved one is complex. Narcissists can be likened to predators, reliant on the energy and resources of those around them for sustenance. They strive to project an image of omnipotence, concealing their true vacuous, sensitive, and insecure nature. In essence, their response to grief and loss differs significantly. Narcissists diverge from the norm in that they lack the capacity to experience genuine sorrow. Their focus remains solely on their own needs and desires, viewing others merely as tools to fulfill their objectives. Consequently, when faced with the loss of someone, they do not experience feelings of remorse or guilt. This is because they fail to perceive individuals as autonomous beings with their own emotions and desires. Instead, a narcissist might offer apologies as a means to regain control over the person they've lost. In their quest to manipulate the situation, they may employ tactics to induce feelings of guilt or responsibility in the individual for the loss. Alternatively, they may endeavor to win back the individual by making false promises of change or by resorting to flattery and manipulation. However, these superficial apologies lack authenticity, as they stem not from genuine feelings of remorse or guilt. The current dilemma revolves around whether narcissists genuinely regret losing someone. While they may experience a form of sorrow, it's unlike what one might traditionally understand or empathize with. It's natural to harbor self-doubt following a setback, be it the demise of a relationship, the loss of a job, or any other disappointment. Yet, here lies my regret, lamenting the actions not taken. However, sadness assumes a distinct meaning in the realm of narcissism. A narcissist perceives only those objects and individuals that hold significance to their self-serving agenda. It's akin to peering through a keyhole and glimpsing solely the objects and individuals deemed valuable. Those who fervently cater to the narcissist's fabricated image are the ones deemed valuable, merely a means to sustain their facade. If you provided the narcissist with ample attention, resources, intimacy, or any other desired commodity, you were merely a sought-after commodity, valued not for genuine affection or friendship, but for utility, for the narcissist could not fulfill their needs elsewhere. In the realm of narcissism, sadness is a foreign concept, experienced quite differently from the depths of genuine human emotion. My regret over their departure isn't rooted in a heartfelt sentiment for their well-being. Rather, it's a lamentation over the loss of access to their utility and benefits. Their absence leaves a void not of affection, but of convenience, a void that must be filled with a replacement who can match their demands and attention. It's akin to the challenge of finding a new partner or employee who can meet their standards and fulfill their needs, a task far less appealing than maintaining the status quo. They may yearn for the comfort of a devoted partner or the convenience of a dependable source of resources, but their remorse is not for the loss of genuine connection or companionship. Instead, it's a pragmatic acknowledgement of the inconvenience of seeking out new sources of supply. In their self-centered worldview, people are interchangeable commodities, valued solely for their utility in serving the narcissist's agenda. The truth is, narcissists are adept at seeking out assistance from any available source, regardless of emotional attachment or genuine connection. Their pursuit of fulfillment is driven solely by self-interest, devoid of empathy or concern for others. In their pursuit of self-gratification, they may feign remorse or offer apologies, but these gestures are merely strategic maneuvers aimed at manipulating emotions and maintaining control over their targets. So, if a narcissist reaches out with apologies or declarations of regret, it's not an indication of genuine remorse or a desire for reconciliation. Rather, it's a calculated attempt to undermine your confidence and manipulate your emotions, a ploy to keep you tethered to their agenda and abandon your own aspirations. In the realm of narcissism, genuine remorse is but a distant echo, a concept foreign to their moral compass. Unlike the rest of us, who navigate the complexities of right and wrong, narcissists operate in a world of their own making, where truth is twisted and morality is a mere illusion. Remember, their concern begins and ends with themselves. Consider how our sense of right and wrong serves as a guiding light, illuminating our path and informing our choices. It's what helps us learn from our mistakes, empathize with others, and distinguish between genuine remorse and empty apologies. But for a narcissist, this awareness is absent. They are blind to the consequences of their actions, indifferent to the suffering they cause, as long as their image remains untarnished. Even when faced with evidence of their wrongdoing, narcissists remain unmoved, unburdened by guilt or remorse. Their sole concern is self-preservation, maintaining the facade of perfection at any cost. So, don't expect genuine remorse from a narcissist. It's a concept as foreign to them as empathy or compassion. When someone fails to appreciate your true essence, mourning their departure becomes futile. They merely exploited your vitality and resources for their own gain. It's imperative for other survivors to grasp the fabrication of these falsehoods and learn how to persevere. I'm eager to hear your encounters with narcissists. Feel free to share your stories in the comments below, as we'll delve deeper into this topic on a future episode. Until then, let's hold off on the healing process. Narcissists may feign regret, but it differs vastly from genuine remorse. Their lack of empathy prevents them from grasping the harm caused by their actions to those they supposedly hold dear. Losing someone doesn't evoke sadness or guilt in them. Instead, they view individuals as disposable tools. Any expression of remorse from a narcissist is merely a ploy to regain control. While it's not genuine remorse, it's essential to identify these warning signs when in a relationship with a narcissist and not fall prey to their deceit. If you found this discussion insightful, please share your thoughts and queries below. We'll continue the conversation until we meet again. Have a wonderful day. Welcome back to our realm of empowerment and self-discovery. Are you ready to shake things up and embark on a journey of reclaiming your power? Today, we're delving into a captivating topic that's bound to ignite your curiosity. Mastering the art of becoming an enigma to the narcissist in your life. But wait, this isn't about stooping to their level or seeking vengeance. Absolutely not. It's about regaining control and finding serenity along the way. Before we plunge into the depths of this discussion, if you're resonating with our message and eager to seize the reins of your life, don't forget to tap that like button and hit subscribe. Your unwavering support fuels our mission. And hey, share this video with anyone in need of an empowering boost. Now, let's unravel the mysteries. Today, we're unveiling the clandestine techniques to becoming unpredictable to the narcissist, all while reclaiming your inherent power. Trust me, this is a journey you won't want to miss. Let's embark on this transformative odyssey together. Now, let's set the record straight. This isn't about becoming the antagonist in someone's narrative. It's about reclaiming the essence of who you are. For far too long, your sense of self has been overshadowed, manipulated, and controlled. It's time to liberate yourself. Today, we're discussing the final step in your journey to self-reclamation. This is what will propel you forward and elevate your existence. Becoming a source of turmoil for someone isn't about seeking retribution, especially not in this context. Allow me to elucidate. Engaging in a battle of wits with a narcissist only perpetuates their game. They're accustomed to individuals attempting to outmaneuver them, and they relish in it. They provoke reactions because it feeds their ego and validates their control. But here's the kicker. Reacting means you're not staying true to yourself. You're allowing someone else's actions to dictate how you behave. That's not our style. What we advocate for is responding, not reacting. It's about crafting a response that aligns with your authenticity. So if someone says or does something unworthy of a reply, then don't give them the satisfaction. Don't let their actions pull your strings. Reclaim your authority and react in a manner that resonates with your core values. Pause and ask yourself, does this situation or statement truly warrant my engagement? This is how you establish boundaries. This is how you seize control and steer the narrative, not in the manipulative manner of a narcissist, but in a manner that places you at the helm. You lead by staying true to yourself. Individuals of this ilk thrive on provocation. They relish the prospect of witnessing your instability or agitation because it reaffirms their perceived dominance over you. They're well versed in which buttons to push, reveling in the power they wield by doing so. You become their worst nightmare when your reactions become unpredictable. That's how you fortify your resilience. That's how you transform into someone they can't manipulate. Allow me to elucidate the psychology behind this phenomenon. When a narcissist strategizes their next move, it's akin to scripting a theatrical performance in their mind. They possess a clear vision of how they want events to unfold, meticulously orchestrating each detail. Their focus is unwavering, driven by the pursuit of a predetermined outcome. This is what I mean by control. They're acutely attuned and poised, relentlessly working towards their desired endgame. And you're left groping in the dark, clueless to their hidden agenda. Let's say they're itching to head out because they've got another person waiting in the wings, right? They're meticulously choreographing the entire day to ensure everything goes off without a hitch. They anticipate your barrage of questions and potential attempts to dissuade them. So, they embark on a mission to throw you off balance. They might kick off the day on a saccharine note, spending quality time with you, perhaps indulging in lunch or a leisurely shopping spree. Then, out of left field, they blindside you with the bombshell revelation that they need to step out. They're fully aware you won't be thrilled, so they might provoke a quarrel, inflict emotional distress, anything to distance themselves from you. It's as if they're pulling strings to manipulate your reactions because their desire to venture out reigns supreme. And ultimately, they'll storm off, leaving you emotionally battered and bruised. It's all about their desires, disregarding your thoughts entirely. That's just how they operate. They've already mapped out the endgame and will manipulate every twist and turn to achieve it. It's a twisted game, but that's their modus operandi. So here's the scoop. When you become an enigma to a narcissist, it throws them off their game. They're unable to foresee your next move, and that's when you morph into their worst nightmare. This can be advantageous, particularly if you've extricated yourself from that toxic entanglement, but still find yourself needing to interact with them in some capacity. Or perhaps you're gearing up for a court battle with them, and you're aiming to keep them on their toes. Embracing unpredictability hands you the advantage every single time. Even if you're still ensnared in the relationship, adopting an unpredictable stance can serve as your compass toward an exit strategy. It's about maintaining emotional composure and treating the situation like a savvy business negotiation. That's the winning strategy, not resorting to complete silence or implementing the cold shoulder, though those tactics can occasionally yield results too. It's about outsmarting the game and altering your approach. If you discover yourself consistently reacting to the narcissist's provocations or rhetoric, you'll remain ensnared in a perpetual cycle of reaction, perpetually feeling like a helpless target. But there's a method to reclaim your sovereignty. Take a step back and respond rather than react. By doing so, you preserve your independence and morph into an unpredictable force against the narcissist, rendering yourself a nightmare for them. Share this video with anyone grappling with similar challenges. It has the potential to spark a significant transformation. Grasping the intricacies of narcissistic conduct is pivotal in replenishing your vitality and breaking free from the cycle of perpetual reaction. Refuse to remain entrenched in an emotional abyss any longer. It's time to seize back your authority. Like, subscribe, and share if this message resonates with you or someone you hold dear. And always remember, you're not traversing this path alone. Explore the free book and one-on-one consultation provided in the description for additional reinforcement and guidance.